Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are doing a live with my client here. We had a conversation a little while ago. When she came in with the thoughts of we were going to do a relaxer cut and style, right? Yep. We were going to do a relaxer cut and style, and we had a little bit of a consultation or a conversation, should I say. And during that consultation slash conversation, we talked about, how her hair is now, and then she told me a little bit of the history on her hair. And a part of the history was that she'd been wearing sew-ins for a long time. And in between the time of her wearing the sew-ins, her hairline started to recede, am I right? Started to recede slowly or retract slowly. With that being said, we just had another conversation, and that's when she was saying that every time she get her sew-ins done, she'd get a partial relaxer in the front. That was the only part that was exposed, am I right? Okay, so she get a partial relaxer in the front, and then get her sewing installed, and lo and behold, she was going to a salon or a stylist at home. A stylist. She was going to a stylist, and the stylist was doing this over and over and over and over until we got to this point. Since that time, she took her hair care into her own hands to get started, and she's been using what product? Tell me what product you're using.
The growth serum.
The goddess serum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And edge. Well, I just started using the edge.
You just started using the edge repair. Okay. And then what shampoo and conditioner you use? It doesn't matter if it's mine or someone else.
No, it's yours.
Okay.
I don't know
what color is the bottle?
White, and it has one
gold top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's been using the Goddess Hair Repair Serum, the Hair Repair and Growth Shampoo. Were you using a different shampoo from the conditioner? Mm-hmm. Okay, the same set. Mm-hmm. Hair Repair and Growth Shampoo, Hair Repair and Growth Conditioner. She also just got the Edge Repair Kit. Now, from the conversation, before I went straight in and said, let's cut it off and relax it, I already was not able to do so because I could tell that her hairline itself was too far back for me to try to cover it up. So in the conversation, that's when she was telling me that this area here was actually worse than this. Can you kind of describe a little bit of what would you call worse?
It was just, a lot of it was just bald. I could, feel my scalp.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So she said a lot of this area here was bald. She could actually feel her scalp in some areas, which I can still feel her scalp in some parts. Those areas might be a little scarred, but as you can clearly see, I'm going to have you tilt back just a little bit. Well, just stay where you are. As you can see, she has spurts of growth in different places. So for areas that were actually thin or bald, there is actual live follicles there. So when I saw that, the first thing I would want to do is, okay, yes, I want to give you this amazing style. Let's go ahead and do a relaxer cut and style, but that's not going to fix the problem. It might actually stunt the growth and make the problem worse. In her case, she's not in an area where her growth is stunt or her scalp is scarred and no hair is going to grow. In cases of that nature, I'm able to do a lot more. Also, she doesn't have a lot of hair yet in those areas. It hasn't flourished as much yet for me to say that I'm comfortable cutting it off, relaxing it, and then trying to mask it by adding more tracks or trying to mask it with her hair and push it towards her hairline. So when we talked, we decided that we were going to allow it to grow out a little bit more because it's clearly growing. So clearly there's something going on here, which is a great thing. Most people, by this point, they don't have anything and it's not coming back. So we decided that we're going to let it grow out. She does wear a headband in this area. She doesn't wear any wigs. She's allowing her hair to stay out. So what we did was we just did we're going to do a silk press and a trim on the hair that is still intact and healthy. And we're going to give it time and allow this area to grow out. I know you guys are so used to watching my videos, and the first thing you see me do is a haircut, a total transformation, and a revamp. That's not going to always fix the problem. And that's another reason why I was so happy she allowed me to make this video, because anybody else, and I'm not going to say every stylist is not like that, but anybody else is going to be like, let's get the check. And I'm just real blunt. The first thing a stylist is going to think, well, what's today? What's today's date? The 7th? The 8th?
7th.
Today's the 8th or the 7th. Rent was due on the 1st. Booth rent is due tomorrow. Everybody's getting a relaxer. Everybody's getting a high ticket. Everybody's getting this. Everybody's getting that. Okay, you want to wash, cut, and style? Okay, cool. You want to relax, cut, and style? That's an over $100 service. Okay, let's go. When at the end of the day, if you care that much, if you really care that much as a stylist and you really have ethics and morals and standards, you're not going to just push towards that. you're going to really evaluate the situation and say, first and foremost, I don't think that's suitable for you, which I said that to her. We talked about it, and I gave her my honest opinion. Now, if my client still wants that and I can make it happen, okay, I will give you my professional opinion. But then once you tell me, I want that, I'm going to give you that. Okay? But in her case, she agreed with me because clearly something's happening. Clearly this hair is growing back. And I don't want to go and stunt the growth by adding all of this to go. There's chemicals and cuts and all of this. And then when she goes home and you got this nice style, you can't keep up. Because you don't know how to mask this area. Furthermore, she lives about an hour to an hour and a half away, if I'm not mistaken. Lakeland is like an hour to an hour and a half from me. Okay? So in realistic terms, how is she going to be able to keep that up and still have confidence to be able to wear her hair? If she's wearing a headband now and she needs to cover this area, what's going to stop her from wearing the same thing going forward? And now she has a haircut and the back looks crazy. Okay? So I like to really film videos like this because it gives you guys insight on not always does it require a cut. Not always can I fix a problem. Fixing a problem, like fixing this problem right here, is doing the least and allowing it to grow out so that we can do more. That's the easiest way to do this. If it's growing, why are you going to fix something that technically is not broken? It's not broken yet. Yes, it's broken hindsight, but it's not broken in real life. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to maintain the hair that's back here, that's nice, healthy, and intact. And then we're going to allow this area, as I said before, to flourish and grow out a little bit more. Then we can revisit relaxer cut and style because she has a lot more hair there. It's in a safer place. We know that that hair is strong and it's coming. Right now, she has baby hairs. It's strong, but it's not strong enough for my liking, and it's not full enough for me to be able to say that it'll be a confident cut and style for her going forward. So if my stylists that are watching, please take note for that. It's not always that you're going to give the client, okay, yeah, I want this style, and you know that their ultimate goal is to have a healthy head of hair. Okay? That is very, very important. So before I get started, let me give me just 2 seconds, 2 announcements. If you can please close out your chat and go and thumbs up this live, I would greatly appreciate that. Number 2, don't forget the Boss Babes online hair care live soiree is September the 6th. The link for you to be able to register for the class is in the description box in this video. This is a live hair care seminar with me, one-on-one. It's not really one-on-one, but it's a private setting. It won't be on YouTube. This is definitely for those of you, even like my client here, you don't know much about hair, you don't know much about where to start. Her first thing was, oh, my hair is really, really dry, not knowing I could tell her porosity before I even started. So I already knew she needed moisture, she needed heat for that moisture to penetrate, and then going from there, she knew what products she needed, that kind of thing. So if you have the ability to sign up for the webinar, please do so. As I said, it's $49, and then the price will increase over time, so you want to sign up now. Okay, so let's go ahead, get ready for her cut, get ready for her silk press, and then we're going to trim her. We're definitely going to trim her, but she is going to allow the front to grow out. Okay, all right, cool. Or you can thank you for allowing them to see this. Hi. So we'll talk a little bit about what products we use today for her shampoo process. For her first shampoo, I used a little bit of the Herbal Detox Cleansing Shampoo. That was to clean her hair and her scalp. That is an organic activated charcoal detoxing shampoo. It also serves as a mild clarifying shampoo. Okay. Then we used our Hydra Strength shampoo on her hair. I did two Hydra Strength conditioning shampoo services on her. And then we used Moisture ELT. Well, I'm sorry, back up. I did one Hydra Strength and then one Moisture ELT shampoo. So both of those I used. And then for her conditioner, I used our Moist Me Deep Conditioning Mask. And I allowed it to sit on her hair for about 5 minutes at the bowl. When you're doing this at home, especially if you're low porosity and you're using the Moist Me Deep Conditioning Mask, I definitely suggest going under a hooded dryer for 10 to 15 minutes to allow that deep mask to really penetrate. That is not something that you do every single time you have a wash day, but it is something that you can do over time. Okay? So those were the products that we used. And then of course I used our hydration and strength leave-in therapy spray as the leave-in conditioner before I put her to dry for a couple minutes under the dryer. So what I'm doing now is I'm just silking her out because I am going to give her a trim. We still want to preserve the health of the hair that she has in the back because it's nice and full. The worst thing you can do when you're trying to take care of your hair, even though you have an area that is damaged, is you don't take care of the hair that's still there. Your focus is always on the hair that's not there. And then the hair that is there, you care less about. When you should actually be catering to both. Okay? And then the reason why I'm pressing her out is because I need to give her a really good trim. And as you guys know, I don't do curly trims. I don't believe in curly trims. Where can I find your products? EliteHairCareUSA.com. And if you use code YouTube, you'll save 15% off your order. Hey. Your hair product saved my hair. Thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you. Oh, look at that. I hope you guys left reviews on the website for those different products. That helps the next person. Thank you. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to oil her scalp. It's a little bit dry, but I'm not going to over oil it, and I'm not going to oil it before I silk her out. I'll oil it after I silk her out, only because you run the risk of that oil getting into the hair and making it extremely heavy. The website is just like my YouTube name, EliteHairCareUSA.com. How often should you trim natural medium length, normal porosity and density? Can someone tell me how often you should get a trim when you are natural versus relaxed? My original goddesses. We talk about that so much. That's also something we'll talk about during the Boss Babes online webinar. Thank you, Thais. Yep, if everybody that's on here could go and thumbs up this live, I greatly appreciate it. There's over 200 people on the live, but there's only 92 thumbs up. So if everybody could close their chat and just hit that thumbs up button, it's not that hard and it's free. 8 to 12 weeks. Very, very good. So we're almost to the crown area. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the pomade on her scalp, which is our growth balm. I know a lot of you have our growth balm. It is absolutely amazing. That baby there, it smells like lemons. It smells just like lemons. Oh, your client, thank you for sharing. Oh, they said thank you for sharing. Her and her husband found me on these same videos. I'm not even gonna tell y'all the story. It's okay. It's okay. But they found me on the same video. Shout out to her husband because he was not playing, okay? Shout out to her husband, y'all. That man was adamant. Like, he was on it. He was like, my wife is gonna get what she wants. All right, so I'm still going to stretch out these hairs. Let them know, like, listen, we need you to do something. We need you to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. So we're gonna go ahead and give her a trim. Sit up straight for me. Sit straight down on the bar. This is the part I love. That's what somebody said.
I love all of it.
All right, that's the trim. All that we see people over. Listen, baby, we're not doing all that. We just doing a regular trim here. That's all. People be going real overboard with this. All right, so I spray a little bit of our goddess polish, a little bit of Sebastian Shaper. And what I'm gonna do, because I know she's gonna wear her headband, I'm gonna give her some loose curls. Is that okay? So she'll have some type of style behind her headband. You know what? I think now is the right time. I can go ahead and oil her scalp. So I'm gonna use a little bit of our hair repair and growth balm. So you guys can see. That's what it looks like. Okay, a little goes a very long way, y'all. And I'm only gonna put it at the scalp level. I probably won't even use all of this. All right. Hey. Alright, my dear, let me see your headband. So she got her headband on. Just nice and curly, something real simple. I know you guys are used to all these intricate styles, that kind of thing, but for her hair, we're working with what she has, and we're gonna allow it to do its thing. She has a lot of good density in the back. This is so pretty. So I'm going to throw a little bit of Sebastian Shaper just to kind of keep her curls up. You know, you can pin curl it at night.
Okay.
You know how to pin curl?
No.
Okay. All right, I was telling her that she can pin curl her hair at night. But you know, if you could tell somebody to pin curl, they don't have a clue what the hell you're talking about. So we're just going to show you really quick. So to pin curl it at night so that she can keep these curls without her having to do anything else, you're going to get some hairpins and a wide tooth comb. You'll take the hair in sections like this. Okay, you're going to basically try to get all the curls in one direction. Just like that. Roll it around in your finger to make a curl. And pin it. And you pin it nice and flat. Your bobby pin should be facing down, not up. Down. Okay? So she do this for the entire head. Nice large sections. She can do smaller sections if she wants it to be really tight. I don't like smaller sections. I like larger sections. So I'm going to demonstrate you guys how you do this at night. Just like that. Okay? And then same thing over here. If you don't have a comb, you can even finger do it. This doesn't take you more than 2 to 3 minutes at night. Take her headband off, put her scarf on, go to bed. In the morning, whatever headband color she decides to use, put it on, and there you go. When you wake up in the morning, you take your pins out, take your comb or your fingers, and you just fluff that baby out. As the days go by, it'll get a little bit looser and looser and looser, and that's when you'll know it's time for you to get your wash. That's it. It's not that hard. Okay? All right, my peeps. So I hope you guys got a couple of different things from today's lesson, called a lesson, I guess. For those of you that want to know more, like I said, please sign up for the Boss Babes online hair care soiree, September the 6th. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll talk a lot more about this as we go forward. So we are about to cut. Don't forget any of the products that I mentioned. You can use code YouTube and save 15% off on your purchase by going to EliteHairCareUSA.com. Tell them bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.